Hey, how are you? My name is Andy, and right here you're watching my latest painting of a butterfly with flowers. It is a very whimsical drawing, very dreamy-like, kind of in darkness. It's a nighttime scene, so I did it with Posca markers and acrylic paint, and while that's playing in the background, I wanted to take a minute and talk about where I get my inspiration for my drawings and where you can get your ideas and inspiration for yours. And also, I might dive in and talk a little bit about AI art. So, first of all, my ideas. Well, I like animals, and I'll usually start with an idea of, oh, I want to draw this or that animal. Maybe in this case, I have said, hey, I wanna draw a butterfly. So I chose that, and then I would start to figure out what I want to do for the scene and the composition, and I'll brainstorm ideas. Usually, I think, oh, I want it to be kind of a nighttime scene or a daytime scene with maybe some light here and there, glowing in the background or on the sides. And for that, I have to think about, okay, where's the light source? Where is it coming from? In the case of this butterfly, I said the flowers are glowing, so that was my light source. And then I'll go from there, kind of creating the overall colors, figuring out that, and have a basic idea in my head. And then I'll start painting. I usually don't do any type of pre-drawing or sketching out any ideas. Every once in a while I will, but it is not usually the case. What I like to do is just grab a pencil, start sketching. Many times I'll find a basic photo of an animal, maybe from just a basic pose to figure out the basic size of the wings or of whatever type of animal it is, and get the dimensions right. And maybe I'll find reference images of scenery like I like, but not always exactly what I'm going to do. Many times it's very, I make it up as I go along, just finding some reference images for the basic, some of the structure of, let's say, the leaves or a certain type of flower. The flowers in this drawing are very much impressionistic, more of my own, came out of my head, so they weren't really based on any one flower. What I will say is that bothers me about AI, and first of all, I think AI is very powerful, very good, but I really find that it feels fake, it feels soulless, and I don't enjoy looking at AI art. I've seen thumbnails and other ways of using AI to produce this art, and to a degree, it is pretty, but many times it feels very, very too pretty, too perfect. And in the past, I used to make this very realistic looking art. I was really into realism and drawing realistic animals and portraits. And then I got to a point a few years ago where, number one, I got tired of it, and number two, I said I want my art to look more dreamy, uh, more impressionistic, and especially in the view that that was about the time that AI was really coming to be what it is today. I wanted my art to look like it was made by a human, and had soul, had feeling, and that's what I'm trying to do, especially in this piece. Uh, I don't think that AI will replace humans at all. No way. But I do, and I don't think that it'll replace human creativity. Human creativity is very personal and it's driven by emotion. And that's what I enjoy bringing to my art, bringing the human side, making it feel imperfect and have flaws. My art isn't perfect, and no way is it perfect. And that's what I think it makes it me, makes it authentic, and makes it beautiful, is the subtle imperfections. Uh, Not having these beautiful, smooth looking gradients and beautiful everything. No, it is real. It is organic, and that's one thing that I like about certain movies that I find I really enjoy. The style is very kind of raw movies that are like The Dark Knight. Uh, it is very feels realistic. It doesn't feel fake and made up like maybe some superhero movies, or hard to believe that it is real. And that's why they're going into movies. Some movies I prefer over others because I want what feels real and like I could live in that world and not like, oh, it's something so fantastical that uh, it's beyond anything that could really happen in our world. So going back to art, yeah, it needs to have this feeling that I think that AI can't bring, but only human being can bring, and the subtleness of the brushstroke, of the pencil line, of the imperfection that make it perfect in a way. That's what, to me, makes a difference between AI, computer-generated art, and human art. The feeling, the emotion. So yeah, that's my thought on coming up with an idea and inspiration for my painting, and also my 2 cents on AI art. So, hope you have a good day. Be sure to subscribe and like, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.